Everybody, welcome to Japanese Easy Study Channel. Today we are going to learn about the grammar in Japanese JLPT N1, or we say in Japanese 文法 Nihongo 能力試験1級文法 If you are applying for the Japanese JLPT N1 this year in December 2021, try to learn from this video. Or even you don't apply, you can learn this. It's very easy. You don't think that you are at the low level of Japanese, so you don't learn JLPT N1. Please try and challenge yourself. It's very easy, not difficult as you thought. Let's go to learn together. The first, we are going to learn about the grammar of Basoremadeda. The grammar of Basoremadeda is mean if, then, if dot something, then is over. So how to use? When you use if you want to use the grammar of Basoremadeda, if the word that you use, you should change to be the ba form or tara. For example, nakereba, something like this. Nakereba, dosureba, something like this. So you should know how to change to be the verb to be the ba form or tara form, and you end by soremadeda. And you end by Basoremadeda. As you see here, and if you translate, it translates to be if dot something, then it's over. So to make more understand about how to use Basoremadeda, the next we are going to see some example. The first example, どんなに大変でも諦めたらそれまでだ。どんなに大変でも諦めたらそれまでだ。Which means, no matter how hard it may be, once you give up, it's all over. No matter how hard it may be, once you give up, it's all over. In this sentence, it means that it's really hard. どんなに大変でも諦めたらそれまでだ。If you give up, that just end. So you should try more. Something like this. いくらお金を貯めても死んでしまえばそれまでだ。いくらお金を貯めても死んでまえばそれまでだ。Even you make a lot of money, it's pointless if you die. Even you make a lot of money, it's pointless if you die. The next example, いくら参考書を買っても使わなければそれまでだ。いくら参考書を買っても使わなければそれまでだ。Which means, no matter how many reference books you buy, if you don't use them, they are meaningless. No matter how many reference books you buy, if you don't use them, they are meaningless. The next example, 一生懸命勉強しても試験の日に風邪をひいたらそれまでだ。一生懸命勉強しても試験の日に風邪をひいたらそれまでだ。Which means, even if you study hard, if you catch a cold on the day of the exam, that is over. then it's over. Even you study hard, if you catch a cold on the day of the exam, then it's over. So you will see that when you use the grammar of Basoremadeda, you will see that it is intended with you hitala. Actually, the word hitala is from the word hiku, so we change to be tala form. Is hitala soremadeda, something like this. So the next this one example. 仕事も大事だが、何よりも健康が大事だ。病気になってしまったらそれまでだ。仕事も大事だが、何よりも健康が大事だ。病気になってしまったらそれまでだ。Which means, work is important, but health is the number one priority. Once you get sick, it's over. Work is important, but health is the number one priority. Once you get sick, it's over. The next we are going to learn about the grammar of Bekarazu. The grammar of Bekarazu is mean must not, should not, do not, something like this. So how to use? When you use the grammar of Bekarazu, you should use either verb dictionary form or jisho form. Jisho katachi in Japanese, jisho katachi, or in English, verb dictionary form. And you end by Bekarazu or ka bekarazaru. It just had the same meaning, so don't confuse when you see Bekarazu or bekarazaru. It had the same meaning. And if you learn in N2, you see that they will use the word of the grammar of Beku. Beku is should do something, right? But if you want to say in the negative form, you can say Bekarazu or bekarazaru, something like this. So it's very easy to remember. And you see here is translated to be must not, should not, or do not, something like this. The next we are going to see some example of how to use the grammar of Bekarazu, which means must not or should not. ビル内でタバコを吸うべからず。ビル内でタバコを吸うべからず。Which means no smoking inside the building. No smoking inside the building. Or you can translate to be you should not smoke inside the building. The next example. 彼は我がチームには各べからざる選手である。彼は我がチームには各べからざる選手である。Which means he is an indispensable player for our team. He is an indispensable player for our team. The next example. ここに駐車するべからず。ここに駐車するべからず。Which means don't park here or no parking here. Don't park here or no parking here. 芝生に入るべからず。芝生に入るべからず。Stay off the grass. stay off the grass. The next we're going to learn about the word or the grammar of Beku. Beku is from the word beki, which means in order to or for the purpose of something. And when you want to use the grammar of Beku, you should use in a dictionary form, word dictionary form, and end by Beku. By exception, if you end by the suru, the verb or suru, you can say in the two form when you use Beku. You can say suru Beku or su Beku only. So don't confuse when you see su Beku. It has the same meaning as suru Beku. So remember that it means in order to or for the purpose of something. Now let's see some sample of how to use the grammar of Beku, which means in order to. JLPT N1 に合格すべく毎日頑張って勉強しています。JLPT N1 に合格すべく毎日頑張って勉強しています。I am studying hard every day to pass JLPT N1. I am studying hard every day to pass JLPT N1. You see here in the sentence when we use beku, we use gokaku subeku. We can say gokaku suru, right? But in this case, they just use gokaku subeku. So don't confuse when you see like this. In example, 親の期待に応えるべく努力して医者の道に進んだ。親の期待に応えるべく努力して医者の道に進んだ。I make an effort to meet the expectation of my parents and went on to become a doctor. I make an effort to meet the expectation of my parents and went on to become a doctor. The next example. 彼は良い席を手に入れるべく2時間も前から並んでいた。彼は良い席を手に入れるべく2時間も前から並んでいた。Which means he had been in line for 2 hours to get a good seat. He had been in line for 2 hours to get a good seat. The next example. 人手不足という問題を解決すべく社内で研究会議が開かれた。人手不足という問題を解決すべく社内で研究会議が開かれた。Which means an emergency meeting was held in company to solve the problem of labor shortage. An emergency meeting was held in company to solve the problem of labor shortage. Thank you very much for watching my video clip and please help me subscribe my channel if you haven't. ありがとうございました。